How does the World Trade Center Health Program handle responders? How do they get services? And how are they eligible? An eligible responder is an individual who worked or volunteered at the WTC disaster site in rescue, recovery, demolition, debris cleanup, or related support services in Lower Manhattan, south of Canal Street, at the Staten Island landfill, or on certain barge loading piers. This includes members of the FDNY, including EMTs and paramedics, and other fire departments that responded, members of the NYPD, Port Authority Police Department, and other police units that responded, members of the NYC Department of Sanitation, Transportation, and other city, state, and federal entities that responded, including the National Guard and FEMA, workers in the Port Authority Trans-Hudson Corporation Tunnel, vehicle maintenance workers who were exposed to debris from the former WTC while retrieving, driving, cleaning, repairing, and maintaining vehicles contaminated by the dust from the 9/11 attacks. Individuals from the building trades, construction, telecommunication, and utilities, day laborers, and volunteers who worked on the pile and the surrounding area. News crews, journalists, and members of the media who covered the WTC disaster. Employees of or other morgue workers who performed work for the Chief Medical Examiner of NYC involved in handling remains from the attacks. Finally, volunteers who, either as part of an organization like the Red Cross or on their own, performed rescue, recovery, or cleanup, or who provided related support services such as cooking or providing meals to other responders, providing emotional and administrative support to residents and rescue workers, are considered responders and should apply as a responder. In order to be eligible, all individuals must meet specific activity, location, time period, and hour requirements. The Responder Program is a monitoring and treatment program. Therefore, you do not need to be ill or have a WTC-related condition to enroll. If you are not sick, you will continue to be monitored for WTC-related symptoms and conditions, such as asthma, cough, shortness of breath, sinus congestion, GERD, stomach problems, anxiety, depression, and PTSD. Many cancers are also covered for monitoring and treatment as well. The Responder Program provides all monitoring and treatment at no cost to responder members. Once you are evaluated and annually monitored, any WTC-related physical or mental health condition will be submitted to the WTC Health Program for certification consideration. If your condition is certified by the program, it will be treated. Neither you nor your insurance will be billed for services provided to you by the WTC Health Program. However, if you have an established workers' compensation claim for your certified WTC-related health condition, the program will recoup costs from workers' compensation carriers for medically necessary treatment provided by the program. Benefits for responders in the WTC Health Program are provided through Clinical Centers of Excellence, clinical centers in New York and New Jersey, and through a nationwide provider network for those residing elsewhere in the U.S., including Puerto Rico and other territories. FDNY responders, active or retired, can receive monitoring exams and treatment through the FDNY WTC Health Program clinical centers, with clinics in New York City, Long Island, and Orange County. All other responders to the WTC disaster, also known as general responders, can receive monitoring exams and treatment at clinical centers in Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island, Long Island, and New Jersey. For those responders living outside of the New York metropolitan area, the WTC Health Program provides care via its nationwide provider network. For an application to enroll in the Responder Program, please visit the program's website. You can also call 1-888-982-4748 for an application and any additional information or assistance you may need.